It feels like such a weight has been lifted. So this is my mood board. I am so cold. That's adulting that I didn't want to deal with right now. Are you tired? You're still cute even with one eye. That wasn't my fault, okay? Hello, hello. Good morning. Believe it or not, I killed my hair last night. My hair's just not holding any curls anymore. Can someone please offer tips and advice? Because I used hairspray, but it's a bit annoying and I don't know how I feel about it straight. But anyway, this morning I went to the gym. Who even am I? I'm starting a new me. I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a week, even if it's just to go and walk on the treadmill. Moving my body, just, you know, even the small changes are gonna like add up. So that's what we're doing. Today I need to finish something that I tried so hard to finish last week and it just never happened. I need to create little like thumbnails for the reels that I recorded last week. For some reason I've got such a creative block on them and I'm really putting so much pressure on them. So last week I ended up just not doing it because I spent so long like fretting over it. So I'm hoping if I go in with like a fresh pair of eyes, it'll be better, but we'll see. I've got a full week calendar blocked. We're going to get a lot done. I'm feeling much better this week. I was obviously a bit low last week in last week's vlog. Thank you for the lovely comments, by the way. I know it's not like the ideal vlog to watch, but I just want to keep it real. And yeah, that's about it. It is Tuesday. Gus got his stitches out yesterday. And that's about it. I'm gonna sit and do some work and it's beautiful sunshine in this office right now. That's why I'm in the corner, because I was getting blinded. So cold. When I got back from the gym I was obviously really warm, so I've put gym shorts on, like cycling shorts, and just a t-shirt, and now I'm freezing, but I can't be bothered to get changed, so we're just wrapping ourselves up. Got some dried mango to snack on. I just had some lunch, but this is so sugary. I think it was from like Home Bargains, but it's so sugary. You can literally see how coated this is. And I love dried mango, but it's expensive and kind of hard to find. I have finished those reel covers and I'm so happy. It feels like such a weight has been lifted. I think it was just like a weird mental block. So to have them done is good. I managed to do 4 pretty quick and it was definitely like fresh pair of eyes. I went straight in and just managed to do it. And the last 2 I was sort of struggling with and I was so close to giving up, but I did it and I'm very proud of myself. So I can't actually remember what's on the to-do list. Let's have a look. I've done a bunch of like brand deal planning. I've had a few brand deals come in recently, which is obviously super exciting. Thank you for supporting me to make those brand deals a thing. And if you ever do see a brand deal on this channel, know that I'm really picky with who I work with. I only make sure I work with brands that I really believe in or like find value from, or you'll find value from. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Next on the task list is to plan a brand deal. The thing is with brand deals, you have to work quite far in advance, and one of them want like 5 working days for approval, so I've had to like nudge it up like a whole basic week and a half, so I've got time to film, edit and send it, and give them 5 working days. So I've got like a bit of a backlog to plan, film and edit, and I've given myself, how long have I given myself? 3 hours to get 2 done. I am pushing my luck, but I've done most of the planning already. So oh my god, as well, I can tick these off. Remember the sticky notes from last week? They're all done, thumbnails and everything. Let's chuck that in the bin. Okay, let's get this done. Oh my god, I just caught a fly. Satisfying. Ew. 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 Ready, Gus? This is how we tire him out. I think he's tired now. Whoa! Hello, Editing Alice here. So you'll see in the next clip that I was a really bad vlogger. I filmed 40 seconds explaining where I was going, and I mean, you'll see the angle. Long story short, I went to the doctors, I had my smear test, and it was fine. Note to self, check which camera is recording on the phone. Rookie error. I'm on my phone camera, so I'm not actually sure what the angle looks like, but I'm at the doctor's and today I am getting my smear test done. If you have also received a smear test reminder and you haven't booked it, take this as your reminder to book it. I'm now at my desk. It is 9:42. I have successfully tired out the boy. He's laid out in the hallway, or on the landing should I say, after doing very vicious bird chasing. That toy, by the way, is so good. It was like £8 from Pets at Home, and I've resisted getting him that for ages, but he loves it. He like flies like a bird, and obviously whilst he's not going out, it's ideal. I also think I found a new vlog angle. I know the light's still a bit annoying when I turn my head, but I feel like this is good. So 9:45, I'm gonna just check up on my messages. I know my manager messaged me pretty late last night, so I'm gonna check that. And on the calendar for today is I'm gonna schedule my reels that I've finally done the covers for. Very proud of myself. And then I'm actually gonna go through my old work and like create some mock-ups and sort of try and repurpose it so I can post it on my Instagram, because obviously there's a lot of work there and I don't want it to go to waste, and I'm really proud of it. So I'd like to figure out a way of integrating that into my Instagram, because obviously I want to make my Instagram like about me but also about my designs. Also need to fill this up. I've drank this since 7 AM. That's pretty insane, especially when the countdown thing on it is 11 AM. I'll probably show you when I'm doing the mock-ups for, oh, my screens have just turned off, for the old designs, and then hopefully if you're looking for inspiration for mock-ups or you want to see my old work, we can do that. Also, do you know yesterday when I said I was doing brand jobs, I actually only got one done in that 3-hour time slot, and it was kind of 3.5 hours, because I'm not kidding when I tell you, I did about 12 different takes of the video. I did like 2 that ended up being 10 minutes long, and the mention needs editing down to like 2 minutes max, and that was too much. I was rambling. Then I started another one and the blooming window cleaners arrived, so I got really awkward. Then another one and my battery ran out. It was just a bit of a, I feel like I'm just out of practice. I don't know, it took a while, so I still managed to get everything done. That's what I feel is a real good benefit of time blocking, because I can literally see what I've done and feel proud of myself for doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this sorted and I will check back in when I've got some mock-ups to show you. Are you tired? That was a lot of bird hunting, wasn't it? You're still cute even with one eye. A little bit menacing, but you're a cute boy. Oh dear, he's tired. This camera angle means one thing. It's that time. And guess what? It's the right day. So, welcome to Water Wednesdays. If you're new here, I have made this a new segment that no one asked for, because I always forget to water my plants. So we are going to water the plants. And this is the first time in, is this the 5th vlog? This is the first time I've actually done it on a Wednesday, so I'm pretty proud of myself, not gonna lie. We're starting at the top of the house today. String of hearts. This one's a snake plant. It's taken me this long to remember what it's called. We are learning. Ernesto the asparagus fern. He's actually pretty damp, so I'm gonna empty that water out and I'm gonna let him dry out. I feel like I might be overwatering him. Polly the prey plant also has water in the bottom. Gonna leave her. This guy got a look in last week and I kept forgetting about it. I know this one's dead. Just ignore. We have an array of succulents. This one, I think, is a rubber plant. My new children, and I don't know what these are. Big gal over here. I think this is a devil's ivy. A parlour palm. The terrarium, by the way, is thriving. This one, not so much. Lost another leaf. But its child is just in water, plain water, at the same spot in the window. And this one's thriving. What have I done wrong? I don't know. Hello, hello. If you get it, you get it. Spider plant. Refill time. We've got Percy, who I think has got a new leaf somewhere. And the star of the show. What's it called? I can't remember. Oh dear, she's heavy. And look at this. She's getting a new leaf. Percy also has a leaf in here somewhere. Oh look. There. New leaf. And there's one at the back. There's one there. Wow. I can keep plants and cats alive. Well done me. I feel like I've just opened myself up for a sarky comment about how I might have kept my cat alive, but he's only got one eye. That wasn't my fault, okay? He chose to fight with the thorn bush. I didn't make him do that. And he loves being outside, okay? You ought to hear him. He's still screaming at me because he can't go outside yet. It's not my fault. It is 5:15 and that means I've nearly finished work. I've actually finished what I want to do and there's like 15 minutes left of my day since I started at like, I don't know, 9:30ish. So I'm gonna have a bath because I'm freezing and I'm gonna watch something in the bath on my laptop and not scroll, because every single break I've had today, like I had a little 5-minute break, a 10-minute break, and obviously my lunch, I've been on my phone and then it makes me go straight back to work. I end up on Instagram or whatever. So I'm gonna find something to watch. In fact, my mum said that the interior design show with Alan Carr is back on, so I might watch that. But turn the bath on. Top tip, by the way, if you have a new build house and the overflow is too high up, stick this over the top. You get it from Amazon. I'll try and link it. If I forgot, just comment and I will link it. But you can stick this over the top of the drain. It's still got a hole in it, so it won't overflow, but it just slows it down a bit. Thought I'd show you. So there's this. I just get it a bit wet in the water and then you just stick it over the overflow, and it works really well, to be honest. I'm in my lazy clothes today and it's a no makeup day, so I'm gonna stay further away from the camera because I'm not feeling confident and I keep picking this spot in between my eyebrows. We're not going to talk about it. I'm actually in the process of planning a branding photo shoot. So yeah, obviously I've got short hair now. My profile photo on Instagram and on here is very out of date, and I want to put some photos of me sort of in between design work. So I have recruited my mum and she's going to come round next week and we'll take a bunch of photos. So I'm doing it properly. I'm setting up like a mood board, I'm planning outfits, because I hate this task, but I feel like if I do it with a bit of strategy, you know, if I plan, maybe I won't hate it as much. Maybe when I look at my face after taking the photos I might, but you know. So I am currently on Boohoo and ASOS just looking for colourful clothes that I could incorporate. But before that, I'm going to look in my wardrobe at clothes I already have. I want to try and get like not patterned ones. This is the issue. Like I have a lot of colourful clothes like these, but they're patterned and I don't want to distract from the images. So I might end up buying like a few bits. And then I figured rather than like emptying out my entire wardrobe and physically planning them, I'm going to just hook them on here and take a photo so I can drag them into my mood board and fully plan it. Also, I need to get my summer clothes out from under the bed. That's where it's going to create a mess. But Gus is currently sleeping on the bed, so we'll do that in a bit. This is colourful. Not very seasonal though. The worst photo ever. I feel like we've got some potentials on here, but I need to find a clippy coat hanger to hang them up. Don't know what's going on with my hair. I'm home and I've opted for soft office today. I might not stay here. Look how slouchy I am. This is not how you should stay. But yeah, I thought I just fancied something cozy today. And I've just discovered that the back of our house, like the drain pipe's leaking. So that's adulting that I didn't want to deal with right now. But you know, we've just got our ensuite fixed because that had a leak. And now we've got water happening on the outside of the house. So yeah, I am going to, in fact I've still not even looked at my to-do list. What is on the calendar for today? Edit the vlog, yes, because I'm basically off on Sunday. So I'm going to edit the vlog. I am going to do my one-to-ones, and I think I mentioned it last week. Did I mention it yesterday? I'm not sure. But I've decided I'm going to give myself, I said initially monthly one-to-ones, but I thought I could do a little like weekly check-in as well. So yesterday I spent some time creating a little questionnaire thing for myself to sort of check in on my goals, and then I've set it to like automatically come up in my calendar every Friday, and then a different template to come up every month. So today is the first month one, and I feel like this is a really good way of sort of tracking my progress. I'm determined to stick to it, so if I haven't, feel free to tell me off in a few months when I've stopped. But I don't know, I feel like especially being self-employed, it's kind of hard to see where you've come and like set goals and physically see changes happening. So I'm hoping this is a good way of doing that. In fact, I'll do a quick screen recording so you can see. So this is my monthly template. I've put select the start date. I've done this in ClickUp, by the way. I'll do a video on ClickUp if you want me to. So I've put the start date so we can record when I did it, obviously. And then the status is where, like, whether it's monthly or weekly. I could probably do this better, but obviously this is just like a first go. Then I have what tasks have you been working on this month. So I need to fill out the specific things I've been doing. So this month I've done some brand identities. I've rebranded myself, I've filmed reels, I've done quite a lot. So I think listing those things and like taking time to look back at everything should be good. What are you particularly proud of? What would you like to improve moving forwards? Is there anything you didn't manage to do? So any tasks that I thought I was going to do and I haven't yet? What blocked you from completing these tasks? So this is where I'm like basically explaining the reasoning as to why I didn't do it and figuring out a way to fix it. I did a lot of Googling yesterday to figure out what kind of questions usually get asked in these, so I just sort of changed it to myself. Oh, and then the other question, how are you going to combat this block? How would you rate the past month? What are your goals for the next month? So this is where I'm going to set goals and tasks and intentions for the following month. How will you measure them? Because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and they say Make sure your goals are measurable. Don't just be like, right, I'm gonna start going to the gym more. You need to say, I'm gonna go to the gym every Monday and Wednesday. Like, set actual days. Don't just be like 2 days a week, because then you've got a lot of like leeway and it's easy for you to just put it off, you know. And then anything else you want to add. And then what I'm also gonna do, I'm not sure how I will analyze this, because I'm not very good with like numbers and stats and things, but I'm gonna take screenshots of my YouTube and my Instagram insights, so like engagement rates, all the like back end stuff of both those things, and upload them onto these, because I feel like this is just a good point to sort of measure. And then perhaps I can sit down with my YouTube manager and like we can look at it all. So that's my monthly one. Weekly one's pretty similar. So the day, oh, I need to do what the status is for this one. What went well this week? What could you have done better this week? What's blocked you from completing these tasks? How are you going to combat the block? What are you working on next week? How would you rate this past week? And then upload the insights as well. So I'm going to do weekly insights and monthly. I'm intrigued to see how we can do that. And in fact, I need to add the status thing in here. So it's so easy to do this. Just drag status in there, and then that's ready to go. So I just categorize it as I start. I love ClickUp. Also thought I would quickly show you the brand identity I did this week, and this actually only took me a few hours, so we're already improving from the first one that took me a few days. Okay, this is the brief. It's from a Instagram page called Let's Brief, and it says, Ripped Knees are a new skateboard shop opening on the beach of LA. They offer incredible handcrafted art and custom skateboards. They want to start with a bang and need a whole new brand design. This includes a logo, business cards and packaging, maybe even a couple of skateboard designs which they could offer. They want a 90s style brand to bring back the glory days of skateboarding. I haven't done the business card and I haven't done the packaging, but I want to keep it easy on myself, start slowly. Maybe I'll go back and do that. So this is my mood board. I loved the idea of doing like a 90s brand because I am a 90s baby. I was born in 95. So this is very nostalgic for me, especially the colours. So I went on Behance and Pinterest, found all these different ideas. I really like this brand. I am not a skate person, so I'm not really familiar with the brand, but I just like the vibes of it. Like this packaging. Perhaps I'm going to do some stickers moving forward, I'm not sure, but yeah, I got this, and then I picked the colours sort of based from this pattern and also the colours in this packaging, and then made this colour palette. And I'm actually finding it so much easier making the colour palette before I get started. Then I found some fonts, so I went through like, I don't know, 10 different fonts. I looked on Envato Elements, which you know I love. I looked on Adobe fonts, and I found this font, which is called Boxura, and this is the standard font without any changes, same as this. So that's it, just stacked. And then I've edited it, made it like a custom type, joined the letters together, changed the shape, and I actually did record this process, so I'm going to edit that into a reel. So then we have the basic logo, and I developed that into different versions. So I really liked this whole badge idea, so I outlined it, made it white, you know, added the little background shadow thing. And I think this looks quite cool against the colours, and it means that you can put your logo on any colour and it'll still stand out. And I've pictured this as like a patch sewn onto your like skateboard bag or something. In fact, maybe I should do a patch mock-up. Do you know, like this vibe? I feel like it's quite fun. Then we went into patterns, and I went a bit crazy with the patterns. So I made this, again, I filmed this process, just placing the colours at random points. And this, I love it, but it does kind of remind me of the tablecloths at my old primary school. Did anyone else have those tablecloths? Or like the curtains in the dinner hall? Maybe not the exact colours, but it just gives me that vibe. Or like clown trousers, also that too, but I don't know, I kind of love it. Then I did some variations with the logo and the little star. I really like this vibe. Did it in a few different colours. And then underneath I did just the stars. And then I did the logo with its white background on the various colours too. And that's pretty much it for the logo. I just went with logo this time. I didn't want to go too over the top like I said. And then we did some mock-ups. Let me find those. So I did 3 mock-ups, and I actually might go back and do a patch one now. I've just said that out loud. So this is the first one. I used the pattern and just added the logo in the middle. I think I got this mock-up from Adobe stock. Then this one, like an apparel one, and the pattern I made is on the sleeves of this jacket, which I thought was quite cool. Left breast print and then a big middle one. And then finally I did a sticker, and I feel like this logo really lends itself well to stickers, and like I've just got visions of skateboard helmets with stickers on and backpacks with patches on and stuff. So yeah, I'm very impressed with myself for getting that done, not overthinking it this time. And then this is the mood board that I created that I'll be posting on Instagram. So it's just got like a summary of everything I created, the logo mark and some stock images of skaters, and I think it looks quite cool. I'm excited by this. I'm very proud of myself for sticking at it and not overthinking it this time. Good morning. I'm using the front camera on my phone, which I know is not as good, but I don't know how to vlog with the back yet. It is so cold today. We woke up to loads of, well, it wasn't loads, snow had actually settled overnight, but as you can see, it's pretty much melted. There's like bits around, but it is now 11:30 and it's mostly melted. I am going to Primark to get some trainers for my walking pad because they're like £8. I looked on the website and I can't find any cheaper ones anywhere else. And I also want some black leggings, and I might look to see if there's anything interesting for the photo shoot. So let's go. Apart from being freezing, that was actually really painless. Not too busy. It's like, obviously it's Friday, so everyone's working, and I got some good bits. I only spent 30 quid. I got 2 t-shirts, a new belt because the one I bought was too big, those trainers, and then some earrings, which I thought would be a cute little accessory. I think that's everything, but I think that's a really good haul. So I'm gonna go back and see my boyfriend for a bit because he's on the late shift today, so he will be leaving for work soon. And then I can't remember what I've got scheduled for today. I'll look on my calendar. I'm using the back camera of my phone again, and I'm not confident enough to know that it's actually recording. So I've got my camera up, like my photo booth webcam on my laptop also recording. In fact, I just filmed this once, not even gonna lie, I just filmed this once, looked back at my phone and I didn't press record, so clearly haven't learned yet. But look at this tiny little ASOS box that I've just received. It's so cute. I didn't know they did such small boxes. And in there, I got 3 different items for the brand shoot. I was on the hunt for something pink that is something that I would wear, because obviously I want it to be me, and pink like blazers and stuff like that would be a bit much, but I really like this skirt. I feel like this skirt is cute. So it's just like a midi skirt, definitely needs an iron, with buttons down the middle. So I thought that with a t-shirt would look nice. And then I got 3 different sets of earrings. I got these, which are little mustard coloured hoops, which quite simple, but I think just adds a little something. And I actually do want to start wearing more like statement earrings too, so I'm just justifying my purchases. And then these, which I feel are very on trend. Excuse me if I'm really not and I'm just sounding old. These are like hoops with plastic flowers on the hoop. I thought was quite fun, and I feel like funky earrings with short hair is a bit of a vibe. I don't know, I want to wear more earrings, so I got those. In fact, shall I show you my Primark haul? So similar vibes from Primark. I got some leggings which were on offer. They were on sale for £5, and it's because they have weird flared bottoms. Who wants flared leggings? Not me, so I'll be returning them. I also bought a pink t-shirt, which is exactly the same shade as the skirt I've just shown you, and a blue t-shirt, but I've put them in the wardrobe already. And then again, I got some accessories we've gone heavy with the earrings. Got these little set of 3, I've got hair on it, a set of 3 like wiggly hoop things. And these are really cute. Again, the green and the blue are brand colours. And just wanted some earrings, didn't I? Pretty clear. Also got this little head tie scarf thing. I found an orange one of these yesterday when I went under my bed, so I thought if I get a pink one, this is a nice small way of using the pink. And then I saw these clips again. I thought these would be quite fun with my short hair. Oh, they're all stuck together. Oh my god, this is so you can't pinch them. But I can't get them off. There we go. So I thought if you just like do this, have a little side parting, quite cute. And I almost bought 2 packs of these, so I'd have 2 of each colour, because obviously there's only 1. So I might end up going back, but we'll see. I'll ask my mum. I'll get her creative opinion too. So that's it. That's my haul. Oh, and I bought some trainers for my walking pad, which you'll have seen a little clip of me trying on. They were £8. We love a bargain. I'm going to get some food now. I'm so hungry.
Your mission log. All signs point to this planet as location of Zerg's fortress, but there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
That is the end of this week's vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching until the end. As always, I have a little question. Did you spot that chocolate cake that I had in the coffee shop? That was so chocolatey. Now, I want to know what your go-to sweet treat of choice is when you go out for like tea and cake. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye.